Welcome to another 10-minute full body workout. We're gonna start sitting down on our mat with our legs wide open. We're gonna do some internal rotations, trying to bring our knees to the ground. We're gonna do 10 repetitions per side. Here, try to not move your chest too much to the side. If it does move, it's okay. We're just gonna try to move our legs and rotate them internally, trying to get our knee all the way to the ground. If our knee doesn't touch the ground, it's completely fine. Especially in this exercise, we're just trying to activate that internal rotation and start moving the hips, getting them ready for our next exercises. You want to focus on the outside of your hip. Also, when you're doing this stretch, you're gonna start walking a little bit forward so you can push yourself back. So after you do the 10 repetitions per side, we're gonna start doing some 90-90 rotations. So we're gonna rotate one leg inward and the other one is gonna rotate outwards. Here your chest can point to the side you're rotating. So here you can move your chest and you can focus on getting both knees to the ground. The goal is to get both legs on a 90-degree angle. As you can see, both of my knees are forming 90-degree angles. This should be the goal. We're trying to mobilize the hip and start getting it a little bit heated for the next exercises and for the rest of our day. We're doing 10 per side. Feel free to do as much as you want on this chance. If you can do 10, that is amazing. Now we're gonna start to stand up a little bit. So we're gonna go into a deep squat. Here you want to go with your feet a little bit wider than your shoulders, and we're gonna hold for a minute. So we're gonna open one side. Here you want to, for example, in my case, with my right tricep, my right armpit, my right arm, I am blocking my right leg, and with my left arm, I am opening the left hip by pushing the knee. So you want to do this for around 30 seconds. Once these 30 seconds have gone by, you can go ahead and start in your middle position again, move a little bit side to side, and then do the same thing on the other side. So with your right arm, you're going to spread your right leg, and with your left arm, you're blocking that left knee from coming forward or inside. Remember to breathe. It would be recommended to breathe thinking that you're gonna feel the lowest part of your torso first. Alright, so 1 minute has gone by. We're gonna go ahead and stand up. Here we're gonna open our feet 1.5 or 2 times wider than our shoulders, and we're going to a horse stance. We're gonna do this for 1 minute. So lower yourself down. Your hips are gonna be at knee level. If this is too much, you can also do it a little bit higher, so you don't have to go as deep. But if you do, that's okay. We're gonna hold here for 1 minute. I like to put my hands in front, forming a triangle, or you can also place them at hip level. That will be fine too. Here you'd like to tilt your pelvis forward. That way you can bring some focus into your pelvic muscles. Right, so the minute has passed and we are done with our horse stance of the day. You'd like to do this a couple times a day. Horse stances are great. Now we're going to one of my favorite exercises, which are standing good mornings. Here you'd want to keep a straight leg and you're gonna hinge down through your hips. Try to keep a straight back all the way through. So maybe you can arch a little bit on the bottom, the lower back. And you're gonna lower all the way down, trying to go as deep as you can. You're gonna feel this stretch on your lower back, on your glutes, especially your hamstrings. Your hands can be on your head or at your hips. For me, this is a great exercise to start the day with. Sometimes I do them right after I wake up. Sometimes if I have done too much of a workout the day before, these help me reduce the low back pain that I can sometimes wake up with. We did 15 of those. Now we're gonna do something called an ostrich walk. So here we're gonna do half steps, and with each step we're gonna lower ourselves down and get back up fast, trying to touch the ground with the back of our hands. I'm gonna walk forward and backwards, and then I'm gonna walk on an angle just so you can see the exercise fully. This is called an ostrich walk, and as you can see, you're gonna do half steps, and keeping your knees straight and your leg straight, you're gonna do this bouncing motion up and down, like a repeated standing good morning, but with your feet together. Really good for stretching the hamstrings. It's also gonna feel a little bit of a burn on your glutes. It's more of a workout than what you think, but it's really good. Try it out. We're gonna do it for a minute straight, so you'd want to set a timer and then do this for 60 seconds. Now we're gonna take a breather, relax. If you're listening to a song, start grooving. You can also do that. It is allowed to have fun while you work out. So now we're gonna stretch our hands and wrists. First we're gonna do some shakes on these 4-point stance. Then we're gonna rotate outwards our both hands, and we're gonna place them just as the way as the toes are looking at our knees. And then we're gonna slightly and slowly bring our hips back, so we put a stretch on our wrists. We're gonna hold this position for 30 seconds. Try to breathe in as you go deeper into the stretch. Don't go too fast. A little movement can do a lot in this position. Try not to go too fast at the beginning because you could hurt your wrists. They are very delicate. And once the 30 seconds have gone, we're gonna take the counter palm and place it on the ground. Here you'd like to point your elbows at your knees. So you would like the elbows to be facing at your knees so that your shoulders are tucked and your armpits are hidden, as my yoga teacher would say. We're also gonna hold this position for 30 seconds. Same principles apply. Breathe, do it slowly, and take care of your wrists. We're doing this so we can warm up for our next exercise, which is gonna be some quadruped hovers. So we can go back to kneeling, move the hips, move the wrists, and feel this new mobility that you have right now. So I'm gonna take my shoes off. I just cleaned my mat, so I don't wanna dirty it too much. And we're gonna do some quadruped hovers. So you wanna start in 4 points of positions. Lift your knees so you're standing only on your toes. I'm gonna hold this for 30 seconds. play around with it. So you can go forward, backwards. You can also lift one foot or one hand. Try lifting one limb at a time and see how the balance works for you. If you're feeling confident, maybe lift 2 at a time. So opposite arm and leg would be a nice challenge you can try. Different ways you can stabilize your core and work on your coordination and balance. You try to push yourself outside, away from the ground. So don't let your scapulas retract or your shoulders collapse. You can do them for like a repetition, collapse and push, but you should not keep the collapsed position. Now we're gonna go sit down and we're gonna do a chest stretch. So we're gonna do a bridge. Here you'd like to slowly make yourself into this bridge position where your knees are 90 degrees and then your torso and your arms are also forming 90 degrees angles. You'd like to keep your arms straight, and here you'd like to press your lower back, also tense your glutes, and try to keep this position for 60 seconds. Here I am also going to try and lift one limb at a time if you're feeling confident of your position. So maybe start with a leg, and you can also work your way to doing another leg and see how that works. If not, you can just hold the position as it is. We're gonna do it for 60 seconds, and that's gonna be fine. Here I had to change to my phone camera, but I tried to mix it up exactly to the position that we were. Here you can see I'm trying to balance myself out of an arm and try to keep just a 3-point position. Here we are done. We're gonna finish up with just a couple seconds of a small meditation, 10-15 seconds. Take a moment and think how your body is moving. Be thankful that you are capable of doing this workout and that you are able to have fun with your body. Now I'm gonna go back into the bridge because I felt a little bit challenged and I was having fun into balancing this. I wanted to try both limbs, so I never tried this before. I only tried one limb at a time. So I wanna see if I can balance myself in only both limbs, in only 2 limbs at a time. Here my left leg and my right arm are giving me trouble and to keeping stable, but I think I managed to do it. And it was very, very fun to try it out. So yeah, feel free to try new things when you're comfortable with and keep having fun. So now we're truly done. If you like this workout, feel free to like, subscribe to my channel for more videos like these. Leave a comment to let me know what you like the most of this video or what you think I could improve. I hope to see you on the next time.